Welcome back to Revsync. Today we are inside a luxury car showroom, standing in front of a timeless legend. It is not a futuristic hypercar or a brand new electric concept. It is the car that started a global revolution for Toyota. This is the 1966 Toyota Corolla Black Edition, shining under the bright showroom lights with a glossy finish that looks like liquid glass. From every angle, this classic beauty radiates style, power, and elegance. The Corolla may be known as the world's best-selling car today, but it all began with this simple, compact masterpiece. In this video, we will explore it from every possible angle, inside and outside, in the most realistic detail. The first impression always comes from the front view. As you step closer to the 1966 Corolla, the glossy black paint reflects the showroom lights like a mirror. The chrome bumper stretches across the front, polished to perfection, while the round headlights stare at you like classic eyes frozen in time. The simple yet elegant grille sits proudly between them, proving that design does not need to be complicated to be iconic. Even today, the front of this Corolla feels alive, as if it is ready to start its journey all over again. Moving to the side profile, the car shows off its balanced proportions. It is compact, but not small. It is simple, yet full of character. The black paint makes the curves and lines stand out sharply, while the chrome trim around the windows adds a touch of sophistication. The wheel arches curve gently, housing polished hubcaps that glisten under the lights. In this luxury showroom, the side view of the Corolla looks less like an old car and more like a priceless collectible. Every reflection sliding across its body makes you appreciate the timeless craftsmanship. Now let us walk to the rear. The back of the 1966 Corolla is a perfect example of minimalist beauty. The taillights are rectangular and sharp, glowing softly against the black paint. The chrome bumper frames the rear end perfectly, giving it both strength and shine. The trunk lid is compact but practical, reminding us that this car was always about blending utility with elegance. Looking at the rear view in 8K detail inside this luxury showroom feels like looking at history through a crystal clear lens. From the front left and right 45-degree angles, the Corolla reveals its most photogenic sides. These views combine the sharp headlights, the clean lines of the body, and the glossy reflections into one cinematic frame. The black paint absorbs and reflects light at the same time, giving the car a mysterious aura. It does not scream for attention, but it pulls your eyes in naturally. This is what makes the Corolla timeless. It is confidence without arrogance. At the rear 45-degree angles, the story continues. From this view, the taillights, chrome bumper, and side profile come together in perfect harmony. It looks like a car designed not just for the 60s, but for every era that came after. You can imagine it parked on the streets of Tokyo in the past, but you can also see it fitting perfectly into a modern city showroom today. That is the magic of the Corolla. It adapts, it survives, and it never loses its charm. Let us rise above for a bird-eye top view. From above, the symmetry of the 1966 Corolla becomes crystal clear. The roofline flows smoothly into the trunk, the hood stretches forward with perfect proportion, and every edge looks balanced. The glossy black paint creates a mirror-like surface, reflecting the showroom floor like an artist's canvas. From this angle, the Corolla is not just a car, it is a design sketch brought to life in full 8K reality. Now, crouch down for a low front angle. Suddenly, the Corolla transforms. The headlights look bolder, the grille feels tougher, and the black paint gives it a commanding presence. For a compact car, this angle makes it look like a challenger, ready to prove itself. This is where you realize that even though it was small and affordable, it carried the spirit of strength and endurance. Switch to the low rear angle and the stance becomes even more powerful. The taillights glow red against the glossy black body, while the chrome bumper reflects light like polished silver. The showroom lights bounce off the floor, creating a reflection that makes the Corolla look taller and more dominant than its size. It is proof that perspective changes everything, and from this perspective, the Corolla is not just a compact car, it is a statement. Now let's step inside. The interior of the 1966 Corolla is pure retro luxury. The dashboard is simple, yet beautifully functional. Clear dials, easy-to-reach switches, and a steering wheel that feels delicate yet strong. Chrome accents glisten across the dash, catching the light as if they were just installed today. The seats are wrapped in classic leather, giving a sense of comfort and durability. Sitting inside feels like stepping back in time, but the luxury showroom setting makes it feel fresh and premium. It is a reminder that good design lasts forever. Every angle, every surface of this Corolla tells a story. This is the car that gave Toyota its reputation for reliability. It was affordable, but never cheap in quality. It was stylish, but never excessive. It was practical, but never boring. Inside this luxury showroom, dressed in glossy black, the Corolla stands like a diamond among gold. It proves that legends are not always the fastest or the most expensive. Sometimes, legends are the ones that stay true and stand the test of time. As we walk around one final time, the reflections of the showroom lights keep dancing across its surface. From the front to the back, from the sides to the roof, the 1966 Toyota Corolla Black Edition is a piece of history that continues to shine. Park it next to futuristic hypercars or luxury SUVs, and it will still hold its ground with pride. That is the power of timeless design. So when we talk about Toyota's success, we must always come back to this car. The Corolla was born in 1966, and it never stopped. Today, it is the best-selling car in the world, but this Black Edition inside a luxury showroom reminds us where it all started. This is not just a car. This is the foundation of a legacy, the spark of a global revolution, and a timeless legend that will never fade. This has been Revsync, bringing you closer to the most iconic cars ever made. Stay tuned for more journeys through history, design, and the future of automobiles.